Okay, so Goalbound's official release is nearing. It's literally gonna drop tomorrow at like 3 p.m. Honestly, I was kind of surprised to see this because, like, bro, I'm a wave 2. I can't really show like any of these chats, but like I'm a wave 2 and I didn't really see any mention that like release was gonna be soon at all. Like I thought they were still gonna like delay it like a month. But yeah, the game is literally dropping tomorrow at 3 p.m. and in this video, I'm basically just gonna be going over everything that you guys need to know about the game. Shout out to them. But basically, I'm just going to be giving you guys a quick rundown and a guide of Goalbound. I did this in my last video, but some stuff has changed, so let's get right into it. First off, the basic controls, like they're all down here, and there will be a tutorial which you guys can do with the lobby, but let me just go over it as well. So first off, obviously, left click is kick, and Q is dribble just like any other blue lock game, and Q actually moves you forward in this game, and it moves you forward a significant bit. So you want to be using Q as like sort of a movement ability and as something to avoid tackles. Obviously, spacebar is flick, and then by pressing shoot, and then right click, you can actually feint, and if you feint at the right time while somebody's tackling you, you can also break their ankles. So aside from that, there's also sliding, so you can slide to pick up the ball, and something a lot of people like to do is flick the ball forward. Okay, I don't know why I picked it up. So something a lot of people like to do is they flick the ball forward, they slide, and then they dribble afterwards, and this lets you gain a ton of distance, and most people walking normally can't actually catch up to you when you do this. So what you ideally want to be doing is actually using your super sprint. So there's two ways to use super sprint. If you go into your settings, you can actually toggle legacy and normal. I'm pretty sure normal is shift, and then legacy is the one that I'm using right now, which is actually alt. And then you can also disable curving, which I'll go into later. So your normal controls are going to be shift is super sprint, so you double tap shift for it. I personally don't like that. I like using legacy super sprint. And your dash in normal is, I'm pretty sure you press F in order to actually dash forward. I like to use legacy for both because that's what I started using when I was playing the game. So I'll be showing you guys how to play the game with legacy controls. But yeah, for me, super sprint is just alt, and it is this little bar on the side. It'll just let you run a lot faster. This is essential because when people dribble, they're going to be a lot faster than most people. And then obviously you can tackle just by slinging the ball. The general dribble combo you want to be doing is flick, slide, and then dribble. Okay, so the way you get flow and ultimate bar is similar to Azure Last. You basically just tackle, score goals, or dribble people. So if I tackle, I gain this much. I'm not going to demonstrate me dribbling and getting, flow and ult because I'm in a new server right now. And like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I cannot time my dribbles for shit. So yeah, as you guys can see, my ultimate bar went up a bit, and now that I'm at like half flow, I can actually pop it. I have the legendary flow right now, which is Nagi. So yeah, right here, this flow just gives me, I ain't gonna lie, I do not remember what this flow gives me, but like it's decent. Flows don't really make that much of a difference, I'm not gonna lie. Like most of the time, I don't really see people popping flow in games. You should, like it is useful, but yeah. Alright, I tackled him like 50 times and I got awakening, so let me go ahead and actually pop my Shido awakening. I don't want to showcase every single character in this game, or in this video, just because I don't think that's necessary, but yeah. Also, I just realized I don't have my volume on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, in your awakening, pretty much every single character in the game currently has one move, which is going to be bonded to your V. For Shido, I have my shot, and for most shots, they're all kind of different, but generally, you want to be somewhat close to the net. If you take it from like half court, it's not going to go in, and if you're too close, sometimes it'll hit crossbar. Some shots you can use up close, but for Shidos, you generally want to be like right here. So, you just press V, and you trigger the animation. So yeah, as you guys can see, it just went into the net. It's pretty simple. Alright, now I'm going to go over scoring. So against the AI, it's really simple. All you want to do is aim for the top corner. If you aim low, it's going to save it like 90% of the time, unless you use like reflex shot. But even then, like sometimes it can save it. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, generally, rule of thumb, just aim for the top bin. No matter how high it is, it just, yeah. Next thing is just curve shot. So basically, by pressing A or D, you can curve this ball to a different side. You can also disable this in settings like how we went over before. But yeah, ideally, you want to only really use this against player GKs. You can use this against the AI as well, and it is somewhat effective. But like, yeah, basically, just pressing A or D allows you to curve it in whatever direction you're pressing. This is mainly useful against...
Are you serious right now, bro?
Whenever you shoot the ball against a player GK, a line shows up on their screen, and with curve shots, it actually doesn't show that line. I'm not sure if it's still like that, but before it was like that, so like that's something you guys want to keep in mind. You can also like feint your shots and then do something like this. I don't want to score right now, but yeah. There's just a ton of different techs in this game as well. Next thing is also volley shot. So you can either receive a pass or volley yourself. So like if I shoot the ball like this, I can trigger like a bicycle kick volley. These are really useful mainly against player GKs and not against actual like AI. The AI is gonna save the volley 90% of the time, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. It's hard to even proc that shit against it. Okay, so like Atlas or Atlas Aria, bro, I can't even pronounce that. He's one of the devs and he just pulled up and I'm pretty sure he used one of Rin's abilities on me. I can't showcase that because like it's content banned, right? Like we aren't allowed to talk about it. But he did say I can tell you guys. Okay, wait, the game ended. Alright, anyways, he did say I can tell you guys that the Rin Itoshi and Sei Itoshi update is likely going to be Goalbound's very first update. But yeah, let's continue the guide. I'm pretty sure I went over basically everything gameplay related. The only other thing that I wanted to touch up upon is the fact that basically every single style has its own like special unique feature. Shido's Dragon Drive, which is his dash, if you press X and D, okay, somebody scored, crap. So like for example, Shido's Dragon Drive, if I press X and then I press X and D or X and A, I can actually swerve to the side a bit. And this is really useful because Dragon Drive generally doesn't actually go that far. It got nerfed quite a bit. Like it used to be fast as shit. But yeah, now it's like somewhat balanced, but you can still do that to actually maneuver with it. And other characters have stuff like that as well, or they have like different types of techs. I gotta keep it a buck with you guys. I only really use Shido, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a one-trick Shido. I sometimes pick up Borrow. So I don't really know any techs with most other characters, but like I know every character is like really viable and good. Like even freaking Isagi is good in this game. Next thing I want to go over is the inventory, and there's a ton of different stuff here. So for example, obviously we have the basic stuff like goal animations and emotes. You can get this from the shop, but you also have titles, and every single title you unlock through different accomplishments.
I'll have to look that up.
Hey, I did pretty good. Hey, 30-29 on my second game of controller. I'm doing pretty good, no?
Accomplishments in the game, bro. I can't speak today. But yeah, for example, my goal world class striker is unlocked after I scored 1,000 golds. 1v1 master was like 800. King was like 900, and demon was like 700. And like you basically each goal mark you get like a new title, and the same thing goes for tackles, dribbles, and like a bunch of stuff. Like I know there's world class magician, which is for 100 dribbles or 1,000 dribbles. Currently I have 913 ankle breakers, so if I get like 90 more, I'll be able to get that. I think there's some for MVPs as well. And one of the cool things this game does, which is similar to what's it called, Azure Latch, is actually win animation. So these are every single ones in the game. So you got Inhuman Goal, Breakthrough, Lion's Roar, Direct Shot, Luck Shot, and Dopamine. I'm pretty sure like 3 of these are Isagi's, 1 is Borrow's, and 1 is Shido's. Aside from that, I don't think there's too much for me to go over, especially for the base game. I may make an advanced guide because like the game has a lot more layers to it that I can't go over. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video quickly, just going over like Goalbound and like just giving you guys a quick guide. And I also do want to say my bad for not uploading for 8 days. I got like really sick. So yeah, I am back now and I will be uploading consistently. So yeah, see ya.